And to shed light on the voting process in Al-Giza Governorate, we are joined by our correspondent there, Basma Taha. Good afternoon, Basma.
Good afternoon, Mahisti.
Good afternoon, Basma. Can you brief us on the voting process in Al-Giza Governorate, Basma, during the second day of the voting process for the parliamentary elections?
Yes, Mahisti, today the scene is very similar to yesterday. As we know, voting started today at 9 a.m. So far, everything is going smoothly and everything is well organized. As we know, the voting is held under full judicial supervision. From the early morning, citizens of Al-Giza are heading to the voting stations to cast their votes, believing that their voices will count and that their decisions will lead to a better future in the country. Different segments of society and different age brackets are all keen to come to cast their votes. The most beautiful scene that attracted the attention today and yesterday was the attendance of the elderly who came leaning on walking sticks to cast their votes for the sake of their children and their grandchildren out of love for Egypt. Also, the Giza Governorate is taking a number of measures in order to avoid the spread of coronavirus. For instance, wearing masks is obligatory while casting votes. Abiding by the social distance is also obligatory while casting votes. There is coordination between the Ministry of Interior as well as Giza Governorate in order to facilitate everything to the citizens. Also, General Ahmed Rashid, the governor of Giza, called upon all the citizens of Al-Giza Governorate to come and cast their votes, saying that today is a national duty and they have to have a voice. He also said that there is a control room at the headquarters of Al-Giza Governorate in order to follow up the latest developments concerning the voting process. A few hours ago, a delegation from the Arab League came here in order to observe the elections, and the members of the delegation indeed hailed the efforts exerted by the armed forces and also by the governorate. Also, yesterday, international observers came here in order and they also hailed the voting process. Also, there are heavy deployment from the security forces outside the voting stations in order to secure the voting stations as well as the surrounding areas and also the vital institutions. I do believe that the coming hours will witness also an increase in the number of citizens who will come to cast their votes.
Indeed, Basma, were there any irregularities, any problems reported at the polling station in Al-Giza, Basma, or everything is smooth up till this moment?
So far, as I said, Mahisti, there are huge efforts exerted by the different concerned bodies and ministries in order to facilitate everything. So far, no violations reported and also no complaints received.
Great. Basma, our correspondent from Al-Giza Governorate, will be back to you throughout the day for more updates on the voting process.